or Sunday, but really, really cool things that they said. This is Reed Weissman.
I have absolutely no idea what to say. This is 24 hours ago, the Earth was that big out the window, and we were doing Mach 39, and here we are back at Ellington at home. No one knows what the families went through, man. This was not easy. Being 200,000 plus miles away from home, like before you launch, it feels like it's the greatest dream on Earth. Mm-hmm. And when you're out there, you just want to get back to your families and your friends. It's a special thing to be a human, and it's a special thing to be on planet Earth. Thank you.
Yeah, he's right about the families and what the families went through. I cannot imagine. But you know what? If you're the husband or the wife of one of these astronauts, you know that this is what they've been fighting for and training for their entire careers. This is Victor Glover.
I'm afraid to start talking. I have not processed what we just did, and I'm afraid to start even trying. When this started on April 3rd, I wanted to thank God in public, and I want to thank God again, because even bigger than my challenge trying to describe what we went through, the gratitude of seeing what we saw, doing what we did, and being with who I was with, it's too big to just be in one body. And I wanted to thank our families for everything that he just said. So great words, great words, great words.
And yeah, you know what? I love, and I've talked about this since this whole thing began, but this was a big middle finger to China because we are beating China in the new space race. That's huge. Christina Koch talked about the value of being part of a crew, the value of teamwork, of having each other's back, and Christina Koch made a bigger point about seeing tiny Earth from far away.
I may have not learned, I know I haven't learned, everything that this journey has yet to teach me. But there's one new thing I know, and that is, planet Earth, you are a crew. Thank you.
Except for Iran. Iran, if we were a crew, yeah. I would want Iran to walk the plank.
I'm all for that.
And China.
Yeah.
And Russia.
Eric Swalwell. Sorry.
And Eric Swalwell. And you know what? It'll be Swalwell's wife that has the sword that is forcing him to walk the plank.
Yeah.
I get what Christina Koch was trying to do. Like they were trying to make this into more of a, hey, isn't the world wonderful, a big kumbaya thing? And I get it. I totally appreciate what they're trying to do. But there was part of me that was, all right, let's not get carried away. Am I wrong? Am I bad for?
No.
I mean, the world is like, we're not a big kumbaya moment right now.
How many nations chant death to America on a regular basis?
Well, that's exactly right. The Canadian, Jeremy Hansen, actually broke out in some French. Listen to this.
So I think I'll start with gratitude. Gratitude for my family. Gratitude for NASA, for its leadership. Gratitude for Canadian Space Agency. Gratitude pour les Canadiens et les Canadiennes. Et j'ai hâte de pouvoir revenir avec Reed, Christina, Victor, au Canada. Gratitude for the bravery and the courage for the teams to be no-go when we were no-go and go when we were go. That took a lot. And I don't think people will really ever fully comprehend how well supported and trained we were. It is almost unbelievable.
During Artemis's nearly 10-day mission, Artemis 2, their nearly 10-day mission, the astronauts voyaged deeper into space than the moon explorers of decades past and captured views of the lunar far side never witnessed before by human eyes. A total solar eclipse added to the cosmic wonder. On their record-breaking flyby, the astronauts reached a maximum of 252,756 miles from Earth before hanging that U-turn behind the moon, eclipsing Apollo 13's distance record. And so now all eyes, of course, on the next mission. And then hopefully after that, we land back on the moon. So I thought, again, it was very cool. I personally would pay a nickel more in taxes to get a better camera. Joan? You in with me? A nickel for better camera so that we could actually see the rescue at sea?
But it wasn't just that. When the capsule was coming down from the sky, they couldn't even keep the camera on it. It was shaking so much, and I get it. I mean, it must be a difficult shot, but I think they had a better shot of it coming down through the atmosphere like 100 years ago. It was really pretty bad.
Yeah, I think it was going like, was it? Sam, fact check me on this.
Yeah.
It's like 5,000 miles an hour or something like that. I can't remember how. It was going really fast. But you're right. And one of the things I was like, I'm looking at this, them trying to keep the ship in the shot. And I'm like, just, zoom out a little bit. You know what I mean? So that we can actually finally see it. But anyway, the mission was perfect from launch to landing with the exception, again, of the toilet. Now they're going to try to figure out how to, fix the toilet and hopefully get better camera shots when they are down in the ocean for the splash landing.
All right, so on the re-entry, when it hit the atmosphere, it was doing about 25,000 miles per hour.
25,000, that's what I said, 25,000.
That's kind of hard to keep in frame, especially if you're on a helicopter on a digital zoom.
Yeah, Joan.
Yeah.
Cut him some slack.
Sorry.
God. All right. It is 6:26.